Hi, I'm Elkie Holland from Prospectus IT Recruitment, and I'm here today with Martyn Phillips, the Business Development Manager from RevSoft UK. Hi, Martyn. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, Elkie.
Hiya. Now, today, I know, is a very important date, so I really do appreciate you taking the time to talk to me, because today
You're welcome.
is the day, thank you, that you release 9.2, or it goes into beta.
Yep, and this is one of the most exciting releases for me. I'll be blogging about all of the technical enhancements when the product's finally released. But, yep, we've gone into beta with the 9.2 today. I've been working with the 9.2 Alpha to produce my video lessons, and this has given me a sneak preview of some of the key features that are coming in the new release, and I'm really very excited about this one.
Right. I mean, I realise that you're very excited, but what's in it for the developers and the users to get excited about? What's there for them to see? What can they expect to see?
Okay, there's an awful lot the Revelation have done. There are thousands of entities that have been enhanced and touched during this particular release. But there are three main new features in 9.2, which is support for SQL databases through a brand new SQL connector, an enhanced TCL, and O4W, which is OpenInsight for the web. So
okay.
Those are the main three new features that we've got.
Great. You say support for SQL databases. Does that mean that this is a step away from the multi-value world for you, or?
No, not at all. We are primarily a multi-value technology, and to my knowledge, that's not set to change anytime soon. The SQL connector is really all about enabling our VARs to offer a SQL backend as an option within their products. It's really to keep the door open during sales negotiations and helping our VARs to close more business and obviously, benefit both of us mutually. In a nutshell, it addresses the statement that we often come up against in the multi-value world, that of, it's a great application, but I need the data to be held in Microsoft SQL or a SQL database. If you can then say that you have a SQL database as an option, then you can normally get back to the application's business benefits and, carry on with the multi-value talk and selling your application. So to be honest, I personally think that this is more of a sales issue than a technical one. And most people with existing applications will continue to maintain their data in OpenInsight's linear hash. However, they'll then use the data warehouse facility to push their data out for third-party use outside of their application. But at least we're backing our VARs and helping them to close more business and gain more clients and just keep them in the sales process longer and doing whatever we can do to help them really.
Okay, so going from a multi-value database to a relational database, is that going to be difficult for developers, especially your existing developers who already use the OpenInsight toolset?
No, not at all. It shouldn't be very hard at all, and the connector is, super easy to use. So much so that I recently held a webinar for a few of our clients who are specifically interested in the connector. And those that know me, they'll know that I'm only semi-technical at best, and I took a main lead in that particular webinar and ran through the live demo with the software. It wasn't a structured canned dem, it was one that I did live. And the beauty of the connector is that once you have it set up, you then simply use the tool set as you do now. OpenInsight takes care of all the magic between SQL and OpenInsight. So our existing developers will simply create the connection, define a data set, and then use the SQL database through OpenInsight's GUI design and reporting tools, just as they do now. So no real change, and it's really, really very nice. That Revelation have done a very good job on this one.
Okay. Is there likely to be another connector coming out soon as well?
Yes, there is. There's also a D3 connector coming, hopefully in 9.2, and that connector is going to complement the U2 connector that we've already got and that we've had for a while. Mike went over to see the guys at Tiger Logic a while ago and ran through a demo with them, and I understand that they were very pleased with what they saw, and we continue to work on the connector leading up to the release. So all being well, that one's going to be in 9.2 as well.
Okay, I had heard something, so thank you for that. Now, end users, is there anything for them in it? Is there anything?
Yeah, we don't tend to forget our end users, even though it's a developer tool. And in this particular release, we've got a really nice enhancement to the TCL in OpenInsight. This enables users to run a list command and then render the results in a table. They can then play with the data, copy all or part of it to the Windows clipboard. And this is a great little tool for people that want to manipulate a subset of the data on the screen before printing it out, rather than playing around with data, and you can reset it. So it's a very nice little tool for end users to get involved with.
Okay, anything else? There's a third.
Yeah, the third of the three big changes in 9.2 is O4W, OpenInsight for Web. It's a Web 2 application development environment, but with a difference. O4W enables anyone with limited application development knowledge to create a fully featured Web 2 database web application. Best still, at the basic level, you don't need to write and maintain code. It's largely parameter driven, with the user or developer simply setting prompts and choosing options. I've used it myself, and I don't have any real knowledge of building web applications, but I've gone on and used that. And then, of course, there is also the ability for professional developers to get more into the system and to create some real magic within code. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what people create with O4W. And it's probably worthwhile pointing out that Revelation in the States are already using O4W to run parts of the Revelation.com website. So it's already being well tested, and we've got a few users that are using it. So it's really rather nice.
Okay, well, good luck with the beta. Can't wait to hear when it goes to alpha. And thank you very much for joining me today.
Thanks, Elkie, and thanks for your time today. Looking forward to 9.2, and maybe follow up with you after it's released.
That would be lovely. Thank you very much, Martyn.